Hey guys, I'm Nick and welcome back to the channel. Or if you're new, please don't forget to click that big subscribe button. Today I'm talking to you about Season 4 trailer for Star Trek Discovery. It's come out as part of this new First Contact Day events. We had some great news regarding Prodigy, we had some great news regarding Lower Decks, Picard, and now we've got more news about Discovery. It's on for young and old on the Star Trek front at the moment. So we now know that Star Trek Discovery Season 4 will be hitting our screens in late 2021, probably after Lower Decks Season 2 and probably Star Trek Prodigy Season 1 have aired somewhere around the August, September, October region. So I'm guessing we're probably going to get Discovery maybe November or December. So let's take a look at the trailer and see what we can learn about Season 4 Discovery. So let's take a look at our shots from this trailer one by one and see what extra info we can learn about this new season. So for starters, we've got a nice shot of Burnham here in what looks like a new 32nd century EV suit. We've got some sparks in the background. The ship's obviously taken a little bit of damage. And we've got a shot of the shuttle bay, which appears to be upside down. They've taken quite a bit of damage, it would appear. There's clearly some sort of gravitational anomaly, which is creating a lot of havoc around the ship. Next, we had a look at the new 32nd century Starfleet uniforms, as we can see with Burnham and also Oo in the background there. It looks like they've pretty much flipped the style from last season, which were primarily grey with a coloured stripe. They've sort of reversed it. The colour is in the uniform now with a grey stripe. So I think I prefer them. They're a bit more colourful rather than the drab grey from the last season. Next, we've got the crew losing gravity here on board the bridge. There seems to be something weird going on with this gravitational event that they all seem to be concerned about. Obviously, flipping things upside down, losing gravity, all sorts of weird things going on. Shot of Burnham in the new uniform, looking very concerned here about something that's going on. Another room on Discovery here that's been totally trashed by this anomaly. We've got Culber and Tilly and then Adira. They're checking out the damage to what's happened with Tilly and Adira in EV suits. So obviously there's probably depressurized areas of the ship and no atmosphere and all that sort of thing as well. Another great shot to check out the new uniforms. In this shot where we see Bryce in the background there, we've got also Saru in a red uniform in the background there. So I'm guessing maybe is Saru back as the first officer if Burnham's captain now? Does it mean poor old Saru got bumped from captain back to first officer for the Discovery now? And on writer frame, Detmer, Adira and Osnullis appears to be back. I thought Osnullis got killed, but Octopus Head is back. Now here's an interesting new character. Based on the uniform, I would say this person is probably a representative from the Earth Defense Force. And looking at the makeup, I would say she's part Cardassian. If I had to guess, I would say probably like half human, half Cardassian character here. So that's a first in Star Trek. We've got Burnham and Book here in a forest, not in uniform, running away from a bunch of phaser blasts. Stamets, Dr. Culber and Dr. Pollard all in sickbay holding hands. Here we've got some sort of meeting between Starfleet Admiral Vance along with President Torina from Navarre, and also a couple of the Earth Defense Force representatives here, as well as Gabrielle Burnham, Michael Burnham's mother there from the Qowat Malat. Burnham in one of the new uniforms, looking a little bit like a stunned mullet here in this shot. And correct me if I'm wrong, but their uniforms aren't quite as form-fitting as the previous ones. They almost seem like they're a little bit too oversized. A good shot of Detmer with Burnham in the background. Geez, you'd reckon by now in the 32nd century they could give Detmer a little bit more of an up-to-date prosthetic there for her eye and so forth. Burnham looking very ready for action and business. A shot of Adira talking to Gray. I can't say I'm a massive fan of Adira's new haircut. I think they looked better in the haircut in the previous season. I wonder if Gray is still a figment of Adira's imagination or whether they've managed to give him some sort of corporeal form in the form of some sort of mobile holographic emitter or something. Nice shot of the Discovery going to warp. So we've got an away mission scene here with Gabrielle Burnham, a Navaran, Tilly and Burnham all looking at an area that's been completely trashed and destroyed potentially by this anomaly that they're all investigating. Shot of a Kelpian. I'm guessing this is possibly some sort of official room or meeting hall or something on Kaminar, where we also see Saru here in some sort of official uniform or outfit, probably as some sort of Federation ambassador to Kaminar in this scene. President Torina of Navarre, obviously on planet Vulcan it would appear here, giving a mind meld with Book and Burnham having a bit of a cuddle in the hallway here. Obviously their relationship is still going strong at this point. action stations on the bridge with a lot of staticky screens and explosions going on, with Osnalis there, and I think it's Bryce in the background. Detmer and Oo navigating through what appears to be a very tense situation with explosions going off on the bridge. Grudge the Cat is obviously back again for Season 4. More gravitational anomaly effects with crewmen running down hallways that are flipped upside down. Burnham in the captain's chair in an EV suit with the entire bridge on fire. Burnham straining under the pressure of whatever happens to be going on here. And if we look at the display in her visor there, it says no data, whatever that happens to mean. And finally, a nice shot of Burnham and Saru holding hands. Do you like the new uniforms? I like them. I think they're a bit better than the Season 3 uniforms, which were very, very grey. There was a little bit of a splash of colour in the striping. They almost seemed like a bit of a mirror image to me of the ones we saw in Season 3 of Discovery for the 32nd century. We almost seem to get new Starfleet uniforms in every new show or new season that comes out these days. So the tailors at Starfleet are certainly working overtime to go crazy with their new uniform designs quite regularly. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section and what you thought about the Discovery Season 4 trailer, whether you're excited to see that later in this year. So there's so much news in Star Trek to report on at the moment, it's hard to keep up with it all. Be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, check out my merchandise where you can pick up some really cool Star Trek themed t-shirts, hoodies, mugs, caps, and you name it. And also click on the join button to know how you can support the channel even more by becoming a Sci-Finatics member. Until then, I'll see you guys next time for my next review.